या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. On the fruits of hearing, etc., this Puran. Sutta said, O Rishis, in the days of yore, from the lotus face of Devi Bhagavati came out Srimad Bhagvatam in the form of half a shloka as the decided conclusion of Vedas about what she gave instructions to Vishnu sleeping on leaf of a banyan tree. That same thing, the seed of the Srimad Bhagavata, Brahma himself expanded into the 100 Koti shlokas, then Vedvyasa, in order to teach his own son Sukadeva, condensed them into 18,000 shlokas in 12 books and named it Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, the present volume. That voluminous book, comprising of 100 Koti shlokas compiled by Brahma, are still extant in Devloka. There is no Puranam like the Devi Bhagavatam, so merit-giving, so holy and capable to destroy all the sins. The reading of every line yields the fruits of performing many Ashwamedha sacrifices. Human beings addicted to worldly affairs will get the merit of giving lands to the Brahmanas, and they will enjoy also all the pleasures of the world, and in the end will go to the region of the Devi. If they can hear after they have fasted and controlled their passions, the recitation of the Purana from the mouth of a Puranic Brahman who has been worshipped and given clothing and ornaments and is considered as a second Vedvyasa. Or if anybody writes the whole of the Devi Bhagavatam with his own hand or gets it written by a writer from the beginning to the end and gives to Puranic Brahman, the book placed in a box of the form of a lion made up of gold and a cow yielding milk with her calf with gold as his sacrificial fee, or if he feeds as many Brahmanas as there are the number of chapters of Devi Bhagavatam and worship as many Kumaris, virgin girls, with saffron, sandal paste, and ornaments, and feeds them with paisana. Paisana is a dish made up of rice, sugar, and milk, usually called kheer. He gets the merits of giving lands and enjoys all the pleasures of the world, and goes in the end to the region of the Devi. He has no want of anything who daily hears with rapt devotion this Bhagavatam. One has no wealth, gets abundance of wealth. Those who are students get knowledge. One who has no sons gets sons if one hears this Devi Bhagavatam with the true devotion. A barren woman, or one who bears stillborn children, or whose offsprings never live long, or who bears only a single child, gets all her defects removed. If she hears this Devi Bhagavatam with the steadfast devotion, the house where this Purana is worshipped, Lakshmi and Saraswati dwell there, leaving their animosities towards each other. By the influence of this Devi Bhagavatam, the Dakinis, Vitalas, Rakshasas, and other ghosts cannot cast a glance even on its devotee. If anybody gets fever And if Sri Devi Bhagavatam be read, touching him with a concentrated attention, all the complaints disappear. By reading this Bhagavatam 100 times, even more difficult than the severe disease, phthisis, is cured. After performing the Sandhya, one reads only one chapter of this Bhagavatam with a collected mind. He soon acquires the real knowledge. O Muni Sonaka, while going to read this Bhagavatam, first examine omens and then read. I have spoken already on this subject. If
During the Shardiya Puja,
the autumnal Durga Puja, at the Navratra period, one reads with devotion this Bhagavatam, the Devi Bhagavati becomes greatly pleased and awards him results more than he desires. During the Navratri period, all can read this book for the satisfaction of his Ishta Devata, his own deity, whether he is a Vaishnava, Shaiva, Saura, Ganpatya, or a Shakta. All can read this for the satisfaction of Lakshmi, Uma, and other Shaktis. The Vedic Brahmanas are to recite this daily for the satisfaction of Devi Gayatri. This Puranam is not contradictory to any sectarian belief. The reason of this being that to whatever deity he pays his worship, he must worship some Shakti or other. This is stated everywhere. So, for satisfaction of one's own Shakti, all can read this without contradicting each other. O Rishis, what more to say on this book than this? That this Puranam is the most excellent of all and yields great merits. It is the essence of Vedas. This I tell you with great certainty. There is not the least doubt in this reading or hearing. This yields the results equivalent to reading and hearing Vedas. I now bow down to Devi of the nature of Harim and established by Gayatri, to the nature of everlasting existence, intelligence, and the bliss, who stimulates our activities to the understanding of the various subjects. Thus, hearing the excellent words of Sutta, the great Puranic, all the Munis of Nemishranya worshipped him specially, and as the result of hearing this Puranam gladly became the servants of the lotus feet of the Devi, and they attained the highest rest. The Munis expressed their humility and gratitude to Sutta frequently and bowed down to him again and again. And they said, O Sutta, it is you that have saved us from the ocean of the world. Thus, the great Bhagavata, Sutta, the bee drinking the honey of the lotus feet of the Devi, recited before assemblage of the best of the Munis, this Puranam from the beginning to the end, the secret of all, the Nigamas, and full of glories of Devi, Bhagavati. After this, the Rishis bowed down to him, and he blessed and honored them. Then he went away to his desired place. Here, the Devi Bhagavatam ends and is fully completed. Here ends the 14th chapter of the 12th book on the recitation of the fruits of this Puranam in the Mahapuranam Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Vedvyas. Thank you so much.